Alright. So that's only 7. Alrighty, so this is the ReassemblyErect Fleet Tournament. I'm using the ReassemblyErect Mod. And just in case people are watching this like later on, or they're not used to what the deal is, we're running a tournament. It's basically vanilla, but what I've done is adjusted some of the block stats to try to normalize things like thrusters and armor, so that the factions are more in line. Traditionally what happens when we run tournaments is we end up playing only 3 factions. Terran, Tinkerel, and Sentinel, and maybe sometimes Crystalline depending on the rules. And for years now that's basically, you know, if you play Farmer you're just trying not to lose. Nobody really plays Reds at all, and Bees, other than Extirp's Swarm Fleet, nobody really uses them because they don't have any good guns. They just have some very specific weapons like drones or, you know, the short-range lasers. So the whole point of the mod is basically to bring the factions closer in line, so they're competitive together, and you have more options when you build. So you're just not always building, you know, Terran ships or Sentinel ships or Tinkerel. So that's a quick outline. What we're doing is a fleet tournament, 16,000p. Max ship size is 8,000. Minimum ship size is 2,000. So it's kind of up to you how you distribute those points, but you're stuck with, you know, between I think it's like 8 or 2 ships. So what we'll do is get this stuff loaded. Alright, clear this. I think I already have the setup right. Oh, actually, didn't I say 230? Hold on a sec. I want to double check, make sure I got my rules correct here. Alright, what did I say we were doing? 3-minute rounds. 30,000. I believe that's correct. Alrighty. So we're just going to do one pool. Because we don't really have enough to split it up into 2. Oops. Click that. And this one. Alright, so we got, just make sure I got that right. With those trays, yeah, okay. Alright, so we got everybody. And I guess without further ado, we'll get this started, get this rolling. There we go. Alright, so we'll do a quick, where's my cursor? There we go. This is a new guy, as far as I know, unless he goes under a different name. 450 Braze It. And he's using Terran missile kiters. And they look really cool. And over on the other side, we have Drills with his traditional ziggurat. This is a modified version because of the mobility requirements. So you can see he kind of cut out pieces on it to make it a little faster. And I think it looks actually a lot better now. It's like a sports car. And then he's got a bunch of other little kiter ships with various weapons on here. So let's have to space for 1 minute. There we go. Looks pretty evenly matched here. Yeah, the Tumbies are doing a pretty good job of avoiding the torpedoes and like that. Kind of weird they're like bunched up in the corner down there. And it looks like Tumbies are going to have this one. So Tumbies get the first round. I'm really racking up the points this time. I think Jules' fleet wouldn't be much better attacking slow armored targets. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, and who we have here? This was Imperiex with Broken Arrow. And he's actually using Farmer, and there's a hell of a lot of lasers. That's basically what all that is. And I think this one's going to go in the completely opposite direction because those lasers are going to do a number on those kiters. The tummies is get popped. Oh, that's right. He also set them to the lasers at point defense. So Imperiex is probably not immune to projectiles, but doing a pretty good job of getting rid of them. See how lasers going nuts? I think maybe we should call that a laser fan. This last Tumbie's just trying to get away. Yeah, if you look at Imperix's ship, he's got the Farmer Super Thrusters. What I did is I'm allowing all the blocks in the factions palette, so you're not just limited to the campaign blocks. But for the stuff that's overpowered, like the Farmer Super Thrusters, I normalize those stats so they no longer have like a ridiculous amount of hit points, and their thrust falls in line with their other thrusters. So they're big thrusters, but they're not like super thrusters the way they normally would be in the vanilla block set. No, they just plow right through all those missiles. Basically has offense and defense in one weapon set. This guy in the Twitch stream, he's got the name 86753 online. It's a cool name. Alright, and pause this. So this one's Joyous 18. Again, this is Farmer, and it's Farmer Armor, which is actually okay now. And I forgot what he put on here. I think it's mainly the heavy turrets and a couple other things. But yeah, so he's got the 3 ships against the Swarm. And yeah, as far as I know, he just called this fleet M. That's what it was named, so I just left it like that. Ooh, we actually trapped one against the wall. One of Joyce's ship seems to have trouble turning around. It's doing the butt ship. Oh, there it goes. Perhaps a little vulnerable from the rear. Yeah, I think that's his ship's main weapon, is the heavy turret. Which, you know, it's very powerful. One of the problems with it, though, is the projectiles are really slow. And you can see Tumby's missiles just chewed that one to pieces. I think it's still alive, though. And if you notice, the points, Tumbies are not scoring many points, and one of the things with that is the damage inflicted doesn't, like armor blocks don't count. It's how much damage you do on modules. So the armor chips are not giving up as many points. That's what's happened there if you're looking at the score. That third ship, I think it lost like all its weapons on the tip there. Doing cartwheels. Alright, and then... Alright, so this is Laps. And he brought the Ultra Simplest Warfleet. And these are some basic Terran ships. His normal Feralder and ships like that, they were a little too slow for the mobility requirements. So these are the lightweight additions to his fleet. They definitely got a lot of firepower. They can't quite take the beating that the Feralder is used to taking, though, apparently. And I suspect this round's going to go the same way. Okay. And last but not least, we have infamous Yen Yu with the Revenge of the Ball Bearings. And these are actually Sentinel. And you can't see it, but it's they have the gauze beams. They're loaded with gauze beams. And I like the design because they look like little turtles. I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. The missiles have they're more you know, they can hit all the time. But if the gauze beams can connect with the these little kiters, they will just annihilate them. Yep, but the missiles went out. Yeah, like that. Yep. And now we got this running as pool. So the good thing about pool is everybody gets to see their fleet fight everybody else's. And wow, those lasers are really drilling through there. Yeah, they got the zigzag. Yeah, drills got drilled. Yeah, it's pretty surprising what happens when you stack that many lasers on top of each other. And Imperiex's ships do have other weapons on there too, so he does have like a heavy turret in there. So even if the lasers weren't that effective, there's other cannon guns that can punch right through armor. And this should be where the torps pay for themselves in this matchup here. And a lot of drills is little kiter ships. You can see they're peppering torps all over the place. Ah, there you pop that. One more to go. Yeah, I'm not sure what the reference is for the name of Drills' fleet. I'm assuming you got it from somewhere. Calling Gurgle code space. I'm not familiar from the reference, but I'm assuming it refers to something. Where did Drill's big ship go? Yeah. AI seems to be stuck. I wonder what happened there. It's unfortunate. The little hero trying to get in there. I'm not sure what it is with lapsed ships, but they seem to pop a little easily. Maybe it's the generators going up or something. Oh, the torp spread got him. Yeah, those Gauss beam ships are pretty good when they can connect. Them trying to line up their shot though, they're running right into the torpedoes. I think it's the first time we've seen one of Imperix's ships die. Yeah, can't imagine this is going to go too well for laps. Pop right through there. So you're tasked to see whose lasers are stronger. But Empiric's ships have more bulk. Oh, that one blast like cut that ship right in pieces. Those gauze beams are still really powerful. Like the reassembly AI dance here. Poor little turtle's trying to dig through. And I think it's already guaranteed. Imperiex was undefeated, so I believe he's going to be the winner for the this tournament. The war fleet here does have a lot of output. And some of the other matches just didn't have the health to withstand some of the other ships. Oh, the ball bearing got the win on the end there. Yeah, see, shit. Laps's ship just popped there. There's one blast of the lasers. Oh, there you go. So there you have it. Imperiex is the winner with his broken arrow fleet. And we are finished for this one. If anybody's interested, we'll have the in October. I'm going to be streaming every Sunday. We're going to be doing a single ship 8000p tournament. And what I'm going to do is, over the course of the 4 Sundays in October, every time I run it, people will score points. So, you know, each time a tournament runs, you get points for how well your fleet does. And in between weeks, you have the option of changing your fleet or your ship out. If you don't want to, the ship will just run all 4 times. But if you want to, you can make changes to the ship along the way, or just send in a completely different ship. So that's what's going to be happening in October. So thank you guys for building and watching, and I will catch you guys later.